Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Rice did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. DiMarco. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. De Bruyne delivers. Giao clears it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played towards the other side. DiMarco. Nice interception, well timed. Pressing high and with purpose.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Giao. Back into the middle. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Oh, it's played into the... It's a mighty effort!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's De Bruyne.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. 15 minutes till half-time. De Bruyne. Rodri. That's a risky ball, you've got to... He's having a shot! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, chance! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bruno Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner then. And the keeper beats it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Thuram! And this could be the final action of the first half. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Rice. And it's played it. Diving header! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. And it's DiMarco.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. And here's Lewandowski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Now he's got space here. The less said about that pass, the better. Rodri. Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. And it's De Bruyne. And it's DiMarco.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodri has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Van Dijk for Olise. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good take, and is he in? Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. João Neves. Oh, that's nice. In towards the back stick.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
So here comes a substitution. Grimaldo. Now he's off and running. João Neves. João Neves has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He's got tall. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
João Neves, and he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here. Giao gets rid without sophistication. It's run loose here. And here's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Olise. And here's Mbappe. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he gets big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Kimmich. Played back in. Terrific header. It's in. And they're back in front. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich getting this one clear. João Neves. And it's Grimaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Grimaldo. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neves. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. That has ended up in no man's land. The ball's gone astray. Played out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco.
Here's a chance!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Showing good feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, they can break here. Haaland. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. De Bruyne. Now it's Thuram.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Di Marco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Thuram. De Bruyne. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That'll be a throw. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Thuram. Rodri. And it's Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Koundé. Foot in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. De Bruyne crosses. Tries to get it clear. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Thuram gets a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And smartly reclaimed.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Kimmich. For Rice. Nuno Mendes. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's De Bruyne. Jimenez. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. Jimenez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great ball if he can get there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The ball has bounced loose now. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Haaland! Nice bit of trickery. Ah, that's a fine interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He can run onto that. He's on it. Can he get away? He shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's been slipped through. And he's managed to get rid. Played back in. De Bruyne. Now Mbappe. Rice calmly anticipates. And back to the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Real chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rodri, tidy with his distribution. Kluivert looking to get on the end of this. Jimenez. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nuno Mendes. And here's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Giao kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kluivert. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Rodri. And it's Kluivert. He's in a great position here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Haaland. Rice. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Haaland. It's played through for him. Goes for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Corner number 2 then. Kluivert! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So, third corner of the game. Gabriel, aim forwards. And he's on his way. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Yildiz. Kubo.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Good ball, good take. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he thumps it clear. And a chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! Deep, deep into injury time! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. This is threatening to become a really good game. Mignon is there to clear. Yildiz. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
And this is... goes for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's...
Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rice, out towards the flank, back into the middle, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Foden! He's scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Foden! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Foden just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Early ball out from the back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Thuram.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Thuram. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's onside. And he's there to belt it away. Vitinha. It's Bellingham. Bellingham. DiMarco. Decent progress down the left. And it's Rodri. Foden. And here's Mbappe. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vitinha. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's clever. That's a throw. And it's Kimmich. Rice. Bellingham. Thuram. And that's been slipped through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Lewandowski. He's beaten the last man. And he's in on goal. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! They've scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, a message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he cuts out the supply. Danger averted for now. Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. 60 minutes played. Spread neatly. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mendes receives. He's got Tool. It's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played back in. Rice. The ball's gone astray. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Soboslai, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. João Neves has been caught there. It's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
They've won a throw in. Good steal. He just read it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the...
He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, should have put that away.
Yildiz has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Thuram, and the counter is on. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Haaland gets into a good position. And it's Mendes. That's a sharp pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. João Neves. Can they find an extra gear here?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Played in with purpose. Mignon claims it without any fuss. So just one extra minute for stoppages. A probing pass. Giao gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. João Neves. And here's the chance to counter. Gravenberg. Nice sequence of passes, this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Szoboszlai. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this is a great position. This looks promising. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. João Neves. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McTominay. Yildiz. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kluivert. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Grimaldo. Kluivert. Looking tidy in possession here. And a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Well, I don't want to be overly...
Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He might be in here! Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Szoboszlai plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Haaland. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Yildiz. Oh, there's a probing ball. DiMarco. Looking to play him in. He's onside. Isak plays it in. He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry and then kicks from the spot.